at Bank of Kaukauna Stadium. It's level 1 right here. Bonan set to return it from around the 13-yard line. Tries to make his way around a convoy of blockers and not much doing in any way, shape, or form. They're actually going to take a pass play here. Go deep. He's got his man open. And Bonan Schmidt had a chance. Tight formation on the jumbo package. They flip it over. 3rd and 5. Play action. Looking around. And he's going to flip it to his receiver. And connecting. Minute of play. Take it to Hakes again. Hakes bowls his way through to midfield. And set to take the snap. Here's Hakes. And he'll take it himself up the middle. Schmidt in motion. Schmidt's going to throw it up the middle and connect with Ben Berry. Hakes in motion again. They're going to run it up the middle with Brock Weideman. 2nd and 8. Schmidt looks downfield. And again. Weideman will take it himself up the middle to around the 31. He's going to be short. They pitch it. Cut it back inside. What a move. Keep it going. The legs are still churning for Hakes. And Spencer Hakes takes it to the 4. Weideman receives the snap and he'll take it up the middle. Takes a few tackles with him. And he takes it right to the goal line just short to the right. Hakes in motion. Gonna fake the pitch. Run it up the middle. And we got touchdown calls and the official says it's a touchdown. The extra point attempt is blocked. Kick this one away. Set back deep. It is Kavanaugh Weinberg. Weinberg takes it from the 10-yard line, and he gets taken down. Also, the guy next to him, Reardon, he'll take it down the middle, take it to the outside, cut his way to around the 32-yard line. 2nd and 2. 4 receivers out, and he'll take it up the middle from the gun. Hand it off to him again. This time, not too much, maybe a couple this year from him have not been the best of decisions. Reardon's gonna take it, try to stiff arm the man. Give it to him again. They'll fake it actually with Schaefer. 2nd and 4. Schaefer looking, and he's gonna go short, connecting with his senior target. Fake the handoff again. Schaefer goes up the middle. In a very long 3 yards. They go up the middle with Reardon. Schaefer. He's going to fake it up the middle again. And Reardon will pick up the first down with Schaefer. Braun from the gun. Hands it off to Kress. And Kress might only get 1 yard here. Oh no, they just hit that mark. Pump fakes. Take it up the top, looking for Shu, and Shu couldn't hold on to it. Schaefer takes the snap, drops back, looking far. A slot receiver, all by himself. Schaefer looking long, and he's got too far. Take it up the middle here. Full rugby pile going on. Very methodical. Go with a short, quick pass, and they connect. 3rd and 8. Schmidt in motion, takes the pitch to the outside, and Tetzloff takes him down. Pulaski will have to punt. They get it away. It's a spiral. McMullen was set to return, but this one's going to fade. Our customers matter to us. Call us at 920-462-4427. They give it to him again. Reardon. Kavanaugh. Weinberg set in motion. Schaefer looked at him for the first option. Now he's looking to throw it across the field, and he connects with Reardon. Reardon sheds off one tackle, spins around out of bounds. I didn't realize his quarterback was in trouble. Came back to him, a heads-up play from the junior. Weinberg takes this one, and he'll bring it for maybe a couple of yards. Reardon next to him. The Red Raiders looked like they were going to send a all-out blitz package. They did a job shutting it down. They send 5 to the outside. Look out. They take him down in the half. Schaefer takes from the gun. He looks deep and just through the arms. Stepped up thus far. They'll send this punt away. Calling a fair catch is Schmidt. Service and convenient delivery options. They fake it to Hakes, take it up the middle, doing a great job protecting the football. Now they're going to look, try to throw it up and almost picked off. The 9. Hakes will take it on the outside, and Kaukauna is right there. Penalty flag thrown right away to call the fair catch. Back to return. Goodness to punt it away. It's a pretty good punt here. And he'll call a fair catch. Weinberg in the slot. Play action. They flip it to Shu. Breaks off a tackle. He's got a ton of speed, but they're going to call him out of bounds. Hand off to Reardon. Follows his blockers here. Or Wheeler on it. 4:50 to go. And he tries to cut his way back. From the gun. Play action. Reardon over to Shu. And he's able to bring it to that 20-yard line. Playing his own coverage on their receiving core. They go to him again. Schaefer's going to take it himself to the outside. Weinberg and Shu. They hand it off to Reardon. Up the middle. Diving for the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown. And we are tied. The kick is up and good to put themselves on the board. Chung will kick this one away to Schmidt from the 10-yard line. He'll move to his left, try to work his way around the field. He's got some blockers for him. Weed him in. 2:40 to go. Schmidt, he's looking deep down the field, and he's a little too long. 3rd and 9. Bohan Schmidt thought about throwing the ball, and instead he's going to get thrown down. Punted from around the 8-yard line. Almost got blocked, and this one's going to take a small hop. 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll hand it off to Reardon weeks ago. 2nd down. Schaefer, he's looking downfield up the middle, and it's broken up. A penalty flag is thrown. Takes the snap. Schaefer connects with John Vogt, and Vogt try to make it to the sideline. 2nd and 2. Schaefer pump fakes. Rolls out to his right. Now he's going to run it himself with a bunch of speed. 3 receivers set to his left. Schaefer looking that way. Up the middle, a diving grab. Schaefer, once again, he's looking high towards the end zone for Weinberg, and Weinberg wants a penalty flag. Schaefer, he's going to roll out to his left, actually. He's going to look high to extend the lead. And Chung got it. Chung will send this one away. And to return it is Schmidt as he takes it to the outside, cut it back in, and bring it all the way to the 35. A solid return to take the snap. It's actually going to be Hakes, and they're going to shut that play down quickly. Whipple to kick it away, and set back to return is Weinberg, and Weinberg's going to take it to the 25-yard line. Here we go. Reardon takes it up the the middle. And he had a bunch of momentum, and then he ran into a wall. Some of our viewers tuning in from outside of the state of Wisconsin. Reardon able to break off a tackle at the bottom with a fresh set of downs. Play action. Schaefer, he's going to take it himself and sidestep his way. 3 receivers set to the right. Schaefer, he's going to go that way to Weinberg. Weinberg breaks one tackler. 2nd and 6. Reardon up the middle. He's got a wide open lane. Downtown, K-Town, touchdown. Another game here next week. Chung's extra point is good. Matthew watching from Rhinelander. Schmidt on the return from the 10. 93 yards down the field in a matter of 2 minutes. Try to go up the middle with it. 4 receivers set. Going quick with it. Schmidt's going to go with a quick screen. The snap gets away from him, and he lost it. And Kaukauna slides on the football, and they're going to take it away. Here, 1st and 10. Schaefer looking, rolls out to his left, and he throws it incomplete. 2nd down here. Reardon takes it up the middle. 3rd down and 5. Reardon up the middle, and he's going to be short. Only up by 2 possessions, though. 4th and 2. They fake it, and Schaefer's going to try to break the tackle, and he hands it off now. And I'm going to assume it might have been an illegal handoff. Jason Nelson from Alberta, Canada. They hand it up the middle. They go. His goodness. They fake it to him. And now they're going to go with the pass, incomplete. Schmidt will take it, and he tries to pick up the 1st down, and I think he was able to stretch his body past the sticks. 1st and 10. Turn it around. Try to go with some trickery. Lost the football. Whitman has it. Takes it. And the Ghosts yet again. Reardon up the middle. Inside the 10. 2nd and short. Reardon up the middle to the end zone. They do blow the whistle. Thank you for the comments. 2nd and long here for the Ghosts. Reardon up the middle again. He takes it back to the original line of scrimmage. 6 lead. They hand it off to Reardon again to the right. He's got his 3rd. In his debut at starting running back in the playoffs. Chung's extra point is good. Pulaski. Chung will send this one to Schmidt from the 8-yard line. And Schmidt will take it to the 25, and there's a penalty flag. Pulaski needs to protect the football. Schmidt, he's looking. He's going to connect, and it was dropped. Lead. Schmidt again, forced out of the pocket. Now he's got to try to make something happen, and nothing doing. They pitch it. A quick pitch to the outside. Lost the ball again! And who's got it? That was a vicious hit from Will Clark. Pulaski was able to get back on it. Hands to end the game into the end zone. A crazy series of events. And this punt is shanked. Kress in the backfield now. And he'll take it up the middle. Kress sheds off a tackler. Kress. Again. Shout out to her watching as well. 2nd down. Schaefer from the gun. He's looking to the end zone, and it's broken up. 2 receivers set to his right. Schaefer hands it off to Kress. Kress trucking his way to the end zone. Touchdown for the Ghosts. Chung, another extra point has been for Kaukauna, and they are now up by 4 possessions in this game. Schmidt, 31 unanswered points in this game. 21. Second and short. Double handoff here. Goodness in motion. They're going to go with Hakes. Try to send it up the middle, and Kaukauna shut down the gap. And it's going to be 4th and 2. 4th down. Pulaski going for it. They run it up the middle. Breaking tackles. Spencer Hakes. He's got daylight. Going for the end zone. And he's going to take it to the house. And Pulaski on the first play of the 4th quarter scores. And the extra point is up and good. And they're going to kick it deep. They'll trust the defense. Clark to return from the 10. And he's going to slide down. One Roof, contact us today. 920-766-9455. Far here in this 4th quarter. Kress again. Up the middle. He's got plenty of room ahead of him. Takes another cut. Holds onto it with both hands. And he brings it all the way inside of the 35-yard line to the 32. Schaefer looking deep. Weinberg made the grab. Touchdown. Kress in the backfield. Schaefer, he goes short pass. End zone. Touchdown. Kavanaugh Weinberg with the score. Extra point from Chung is good. Chung will kick this one away to Schmidt again from the 10. Cuts it to the 20. Steps over to the 30. Take it to around the 36 or 37-yard line. And also, pretty cold. And then, 2nd and long here. They take it up the middle, spinning his way around. They'll take it to the outside and use Schmidt. They'll go with the pass here, looking for Goodness, and Goodness is thrown. Scrimmaged each other here at this very venue 70 days ago. Would mean play will always be different. Kress will take this handoff to the 45. Football tremendously here tonight. They're going to go the quick pass, went backwards. Weinberg was there to make the grab, and he stays in bounds. Pass going backwards. Saved a fumble from happening. Kress up the middle. Game next week. Kress. He'll keep going. Up the middle. K-Town. Kyle Kress. They have put up 5 touchdowns. And how about this? One of the kickers from the freshman squad here in regulation. Schmidt takes the snap, rolls out, and he's able to connect with his receiver. Unexpected second half compared to what we had in the first half. What a hit. Beaver Dam and Menasha going on. This one thrown deep downfield. They just fell short, and then falling short has ended up costing them. And Hakes, the snap goes well over him. Backups here in the final 6 minutes. Broderick will hand it off to Lathan Hurst. And you'd have to let us know if you can hear that noise that's being made. Hurst again sheds off a tackle, and he's spinning around. What a story. And Hurst here on 3rd down takes it, and he's caught behind the line of scrimmage. It's like the Ghosts will go for it. Why not? And Broderick ends up leaving it just short. Wiedemann set for the snap. They're actually going to hand it off to another one of the Red Raiders. 2nd and 4. And Fikari again. It's looking promising. The ball gets fumbled. 4th and 7 here. Fikari tries to keep going, and he sends it to midfield, and he's going to be short. Oh, good. The last knee, and level 1 is complete for the Kaukauna Ghosts. This marketing post-game show joined alongside Kyle Kress and Coach Matt Binsfeld. Congrats on this win once again. Level 1's complete, but I first got to ask you, what was the adjustment that you made in the second half that really just made your offense just really take off here?
You know, I think we just took a breath and we said, okay, they're doing some different things than what we practiced. And again, I'll always credit Jared runs a great program over there. And they had, you know, we scrimmage them every year, so we think we were pretty comfortable in what they were going to do. And they did some different things, and credit to them for doing the right things in the first half. But we settled in, and our kids really started just calming down. There's a lot of emotions when you get into a playoff game, and, you know, it's deciding whether you play next week or you go home. So our kids just needed to calm down and start communicating, and I wasn't surprised, but I'm very grateful that they responded that way.
Yeah, 70 days since you guys ended up scrimmaging each other. So to me, at the same place where you scrimmaged it had that type of feel like this is going to be an exciting type of night. Yeah. But how about your running game? They really produced tonight.
Yeah, the second half we really said, hey, we're going to slow this down and get back to basics here and just feed our guys. And our fullbacks played extremely well, our O-line played extremely well, and our running backs, including Kyle here, really blew things up for us in the second half. It was a lot of fun to watch.
And Braun, he didn't really have to pass the football too much, but you guys have run a very balanced offense throughout this entire year. There might have been a few more runs and passes today, but I'm sure going into next week, you're going to have a lot of trust in your quarterback and how he's been playing. So how do you feel about Braun as well?
I feel he's playing really well, and he's got that competitor's edge to him right now, where he's fine. If it's not there, he's not trying to force it, and if it's there, he's hungry and he's ready for it. So I really love where his head is at right now, and he's always had the ability.
Another home game coming up for you as well, Coach. How does it feel to get another one in this type of venue here?
Well, you got to take advantage of your number 1 seed. We worked really hard to earn that this year, and we're excited to bring them back to the Bank of Kaukauna Stadium here.
Excited to see what the future has to bring. Congrats on this win, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Yep. Wasn't sure what to do with the shake there, but joined by Kyle Kress, our Highlight House player of the game. Tell me how it feels to be here in this moment and just get to celebrate with your team on this one.
It feels good. You know, I'm going to take all the credit of scoring the touchdowns, but really that was all the offensive line tonight. And it's great to just have another game with my guys for sure.
Yeah, in that second half, you were able to put 2 touchdowns on the board, and I think that puts you now on 9 or 10 touchdowns throughout the whole season. So
around that. Yeah.
Around that, so
yeah,
just with how you've been playing, it seems like you're very humble and you respect a ton out of your team. How do you keep that mentality going into what's going to happen next week?
How I keep that mentality is just taking every opportunity I get to the fullest and doing it 100%, and really, like, I'm gonna get all the credit again. Like, I get all the credit of scoring and stuff. But really, it's all up front with those 5 guys. I love those guys for sure. I still owe them candy bars. We do a thing every time we score. Me or Aiden, I owe them candy bars. Today, looks like I owe them 10 each. One touchdown equals 1 candy bar. So I scored 2 today. Hopefully, I'm almost under 100 yards because that means I have to owe them another one.
So does that mean that throughout the whole season you've had to owe them candy bars, or is this
Correct.
just? Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
So. The big fellas, they're going to be eating lots of candy coming up here, it seems.
Correct. Yeah, got to keep them fed well and everything like that.
Seems like you got a lot of supporters around you as well. Just tell me how it feels to be able to have all these people around you and support you in everything that you're doing.
It feels great. We have a great community here in Kaukauna. I feel like everyone kind of knows each other a little bit, and everyone loves each other here, for the most part at least.
Awesome. I'll put you in the Highlight House. Congrats on this win.